All right, guys, we just made it. We are in the middle of nowhere. Come along with us. I just knocked on the guy's door. Let's see when he answers.
I wasn't any joke. I forgot to tell you, man.
Okay, how you doing? So what's the story on the car?
Okay.
You told me about it a little bit on the phone, but maybe you could tell me again.
What do you want to know?
Start from the beginning.
Start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, the guy that owned it, Mr. Finkbinder, and he was a developer. He developed, you passed by it actually, the West Shore.
Yeah.
He did all that and the country club.
Okay.
But he's out of Washington. That's where his business was. And he does a bunch of subdivisions up there. This was his driver. So for 16 years, he drove this to the office and back.
Wow.
And that was it.
Wow.
Okay, then he died, heart attack.
I see.
And his son got the car. And his son parked in the garage. And it sat there. And it sat there.
It just sat
So
up
it
there.
sat there for 10 years.
10 years?
And then I got it 6 years ago. So it's been sitting for 16 years.
Yeah. And then when you got it, did you have to do any services? Or?
When I got it, I think we replaced because it sat so long. So all the, damn near every sensor has been replaced. I mean, my mechanic will tell you more. He's my brother-in-law.
Oh, there you go.
You know, but he would tell you what he's, and alternator, and what else did he put in here?
So they had to do a few things here and there.
They had to do it. It just sat too long. And you know these old cars, you can't let them sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How have you enjoyed driving it? You enjoy it?
This car get me in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How long have you lived out here?
I came back from Vietnam in 1972. I was from LA originally.
Oh, cool.
And went home, packed my shit, and moved up to the fucking mountains.
There you go.
Yeah, I've been here ever since. So. I was a contractor, concrete,
There you go.
masonry.
Nice.
So
You were in the middle of nowhere.
fucking love it, man.
You like it, huh?
Well, you know, I didn't get rich up here, but I made a damn good living.
Yeah.
You know, so no complaints. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Of course.
Yeah, I parked it. I don't leave this car here. You gonna wait here?
Yeah.
I'll go get back in the house then.
Huh?
Get back in the house.
No, I'm fine. You're so nice.
I just figure I'm 70. I got a couple years left. I've been smoking these Camel cigarettes for 50 years. When they gave me an MRI, they came up with my lungs, and they wanted to, you know, do chemo and all this bullshit. Cancer. And I'm like, fuck that, you know. Just tell me how long I got. So they're telling me 1 to 2 years. You know.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I had a great life. I could care less, you know. But I don't want to leave this shit to my kids to deal with, you know. My motorcycles. I'm just gonna start selling everything. Give them the money now while I'm, you know, why wait till the end?
That's true.
So, it's all good. You know, hey, nobody knows what tomorrow holds. But all I know is when I turned 30 years old, I realized I wasn't going to be a millionaire and really didn't want to be one. But I did want to enjoy my life. So when I turned 30, I made up my mind I was going to take my winters off. So and I'm 70 now, so for the last 40 years, I have quit work at Thanksgiving, November 27th, and I just ski. I'm a skier.
Nice.
There you go.
Travel, I just all over the world. My point is, I have filled my fun bag in the last 40 years, you know? I don't have a bucket list. I've done everything I wanted to do.
Big congrats. Congrats.
Not many can
A
say
lot of
that.
people can't say that.
No.
Yeah, no, you know, and I've been so blessed, man, to be able to live up here.
All right, we are in Lake Elminor, and I bought this gorgeous car right here. Let's show them what we got.
All righty.
So what's the story on this car? How long have you owned it for?
I've had it for 6 years. Bought it from a buddy of mine. His dad passed away, and he had no use for it. It sat in his garage for 10 years.
Wow,
And I just kept on him, and he finally said, okay, sold it to me.
that's awesome.
Then it sat in my garage for 6 years.
I know. There you go. This thing is absolutely stunning. It's this color blue with a gray interior, sports seats. I'm really excited for it. And this is one of the coolest houses I've ever seen. It says, what does that say there?
Live free or die.
Live free or die. And that's kind of the motto that you live on, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And what's the reason you sold the car?
Because I don't have much time left, so I'm starting to liquidate all of this crap.
Yeah.
Can't take it with me.
Thank you so much for the deal. I sincerely appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
All right, guys, available today is a stunning 1991 Porsche 964 finished in a very rare midnight blue metallic with a gorgeous gray interior and sports seats. A lot of these options I rarely see in the 964s, and this one here is all original. We'll have paint meter readings towards the end of the video. All this paint, to my knowledge, is all original according to my paint meter, and the car is absolutely beautiful inside and out. So please watch this video to its entirety, and if you guys are interested, call me up and we'll be happy to answer any more questions. The previous owner of this car owned it for a long time. We'll share videos of him and his story and why he sold it. Very, very nice car and a very, very nice previous owner. So enjoy this video and then contact me if you guys are still interested. All right, guys, let's go through this stunning interior. I never seen this color gray. It's a darkish charcoal color gray with these stunning sports seats that this car was optioned with. These seats alone, I would say, are about 8 to 10 grand. They're very, very nice, and they're not worn out right here, which is just amazing. A lot of these sports seats are worn out. This one is very, very nice. Very well preserved vehicle. Door jambs are clean. No paint lines because this paint is all original according to us. So you guys are more than welcome to come verify that, but I'll have paint meter readings, like I said, towards the end of the video, so you guys can come check that out. Very excellent condition in terms of in the garage, no cracks on the dash. Carpets are very clean. They had other floor mats on them. We took them out to show the original carpeting. Door jambs, very clean. Door panels, extremely clean as well. And the doors themselves are in good shape. Again, no paint lines, guys. Interior is just in excellent condition. The bolsters are all in very good shape. It's remarkable that this thing has never been touched through the years, and it's all original, and it's in this kind of condition. All right, guys, let's go through the front trunk. Carpet's very clean. You got your toolkit right here, and it's in good shape. The trunk, obviously, the shocks hold it up. You guys can pause this video and go through all the options the car has. Go ahead. Yeah, everything here, all the cadmium is very gold. This car remained indoors, so everything was very well kept and it's not corroded. So let's take all this off and show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys, I got the carpet off. Let's go through the underneath of here. This is all in excellent condition. Of course, no rust, no accidents, no issues of any kind, of any sort that you should be looking forward to here. All the original paint is right here. All the cadmium is very gold, as you know, because this car was always garaged. And you can see midnight blue metallic, the paint code. You have the compressor. We do have the toolkit and a spare tire. And that's about it. All right, guys, let's fire this thing up. So just so you guys know, I actually drove this car from Lake Elsinore to Monterey, California, which is very, very far away. And this thing did absolutely amazing in the mountains and on the highway. So that's just because the trunk is on. There's no actual lights on the dash. The car fires right up, runs and drives excellent. No excessive smoking out the tailpipe. And the motor looks absolutely phenomenal. You got all the spot welds right here, very visible. And this car has no paint lines, nothing like that, because it's never been painted. All the spot welds going down here. Go for a quick spin. See how car runs, drives, shifts well. I believe everything should be operating, but feel free to come and check everything out too. I drove this thing for hours. I mean, we're talking 5.5 hours back home, so I know this thing is reliable, and this thing can take you wherever you guys live. You don't have to do anything to it mechanically, but enjoy it. All right, guys, this is the floors. We're gonna, of course, take this cover off so we can show you guys what it looks like underneath the plastic. All right, guys, so I have the cover off right now so you guys can see how clean it is underneath this cover. So check it out, guys. I don't think there's any oil leaks, which is a bold statement, especially for a 964, but you guys are more than welcome to come check it out and have it inspected if you want. So I just don't see anything coming out of anything. This is after a long drive and I don't see any drips, so that's what I can tell you guys. Very rare for a 964 not to be you know, drenched in oil. This one just looks really dry. There's a little bit of moisture there, but nothing I would say is notable. All right, guys, let's go through the floors now. We're starting from the front. Excuse, it's kind of dirty. The guy kind of lived in the forest, but these are the original panels. You know that because of those bumps. This all looks very clean. No rust, no accidents. Nothing really that stands out over here. All right, guys, let's do some paint meter readings.